Welcome to Jesus Possibilities Worlds, where impossible is possible in the name of Jesus. Speaking to you, Mr. James Mwaidow at Jesus Possibilities Worlds. We stand for love. What under shall be on top. Indeed. And we confirm, we want to make sure that you pass by. Indeed, you are here today. This is the content that need your attention. One young man was in the land. One young man was in the land. Had a lot of friends. Some of them moved to different land. Some of them was in the land. Even talk to people distant that no one that is close to him know about. He speak in distant on the phone, texting 24 hours. That's what he do. And as he pick up the phone, he always smile. So he got a lot of connect within and outside. He got connection. A day arrived that this young man himself woke up in the morning. He's going to the market. He want to go check what do they have today. As he went, he sees many things are being sold within the market. Some of them are cheap price, some of them are high price. One guy came close to him who don't have no money. All he do to steal money from people who got money. So he came close to this young man. As he pushed the young man, he put the hand in the pocket, took this young man's wallet. It's a content. Grab yourself a seat. As he took the wallet, he sees that money in it. This guy planted to go to the mall just to look into what they're selling was in that market that day. As he began to buy some stuff, they all been packed into the bag, and they give it to him. He went down to touch the pocket. He didn't find no wallet. He says, I came here with my wallet. Have you seen anyone took my wallet around here? They said no. We didn't see no one. He said, I'm sorry then. Take the item back. Let me go home and find my wallet. As he came home, he looked everywhere. He could not find the wallet. 2 days left for him to pay the rent for the house that he's living in. As he tried to go to the bank and speak to people in the bank, his name is Saul. The bank says, I'm sorry. We need to see your ID. He said, I lost all my ID. They said, I'm sorry. We can't help you. At the bank, people took the name with no ID. They put it in position, waiting for certain month if this young man didn't return what he have in his account, shall go as well. That's the reason they call him banks. And they put 3 months in the system to wait for this young man. This young man got no money. The wallet is gone. That guy went, took the money. What he found in there, took the ID, throw them away. Beside a tree, that a young man always passed by. At the 3-month part, the bank withdraw the money and close the account. This young man been struggling for 1 year. He got no place. All his friends from the distance themselves, they began to shine numbers. Everything is updated. A day arrived. His friend who allowed him to be with him is getting kicked out. He cannot afford to pay the rent. The landlord requests you have to go. So both of them have to go. Landlord didn't come at daytime. He came at midnight at 12 o'clock to confirm that they are here to get his money. The boss says, I'm sorry, we don't have no money. The landlord says, sorry, I will not allow both of you to sleep here today. They says midnight. He said, I'm sorry. Go find a place. Had the boss kicked out at 1 o'clock. Rain began to rain. These 2 guys were walking all night. No place, rain. They know when it started and when it ended. In the morning, they began to be tired. They want to sleep. All night, they were walking. As they began trying to sleep, one of them distracted the sleep. He said, can I talk to you? He said, yes. He said, I got no friend, only you. Other one said the same. He said, indeed. What do you want us to do now? The man said, I know nothing but what to do. All the friends, they disappeared. Only you. He said, okay, let's sleep. And as we are awake, we should find our ways. The man said, no problem. As they went to sleep under a tree, they slept for hours. Nobody distracted them. As they awake, they began to speak. Hey, now from here, we have nowhere. What can we do? Other one says, we have to split. Since we know what we're looking for, we need to split. So we work together. We may not find it, but if we split, we may find it. Other one say, indeed, we are looking for life. We need to live. So as we both go separated, rooted, if you find it, I find it. And if I find it, you find it. Together, we can change the world. The guy says it's confirmed. The boss left in their ways. These guys, one of them began to sleep in the street. Everybody began to insult them. A day arrived. One of the drivers was passing by. He's going to a different land. He insists he wants to go there. The driver said, no problem. You have to pay. He didn't hear that part that he had to pay. He got no money. After boss went far away, 4 hours away, the driver stopped outside. Would you please give me my money? The guy said, what do you mean your money? He said, we agreed. She will pay. He said, I didn't hear that part. The guy said, from here you have to go down 5 ways to go back or to follow me. But in my car, it's not happening. Excuse me. He began to say, please, please. The guy said, I'm sorry. He turned on his car and left. This guy went in the forest, found a place to sleep. He slept under the tree. As he woke up, he heard a noise. Evil man is speaking to people in the forest. He went there. He find out it's his friend that do that. He said, my brother is an evil man. He said, my brother, please, this way that they're coming, I don't want to know. But I'm here. I need to borrow some money. In 1 week, I will give them to you. The man says, let me speak to my God. As he begins to look at the stone that he called his God, is the evil man. He began to speak. He said, yes, God accept. How much do you want? As he says the amount, he said, how much you willing to pay in interest? The person put the right amount, matching exactly the same amount that is borrowing. No cents different. He double it. As it's done, he went and bring the money and give it to him. On his way, coming back so that he can find the way, he found his friend, doctor, is coming to speak to this guy in the forest. Is his friend, his good friend. He said, please, I need your help. The man said, what is it? He said, I need you to borrow me money. And I'll give you right interest. The doctor asked how much. He says the amount. And the doctor asks again, what is the interest that you're willing to put in it? It says the same match, the same amount, no cents different, double. Is done. As he began to come beside the same way that he lost his wallet back in the days, he found his friend that he used to know back in the days. He just came back into the land. He's a pastor. He said, it's good to meet you. Please, I don't have no time to tell you my problem, but I need to borrow some money so I can go and do something, and I will bring them back. The doctor, the pastor began to scan the young man. His recognition of a pastor is art, is $1, no matter what that is. He said, how much? The man said the amount. He said, what is the interest that you're willing to pay? The young man says, yes, the same amount, I will double it. It's done. As he came home, he gave all of them the same week, because the same day he came home, he found his friend. Can I please sleep here just only today and tomorrow, or I will leave and find my own place? The man said, no problem. He put those money down. As he went again to market, that he lost his wallet back in the days. On his way, he found his IDs. As he found the IDs, gang came from nowhere, begin to shoot everybody. Everybody was in the mall, ran away. So they both went into retail and took the money. He went with them. He recognized the boss among them. Used to be his friend back in the days. He said, please, let me go, but borrow me money, and I will give them back to you. The man said, how much? As he said the amount, the guy asked him again, what is the interest? He says exactly the same amount, double it. The man says, confirm. He gave him the money. Now he got gang. The top gang was in the land. He borrowed money. Evil man was in that land. He borrowed the money. Doctor, important doctor, was in that land. He borrowed the money. Pastor, that just came in that land, were recognized in the spirit, and anywhere you can mention it, but he's after dollar. He borrowed money. And the day he arrived, that he told them, he will give them those money. On that day, all of them came into that house that he says, including a pastor. All of them came. And they came, they looked into themselves. Hey, what is happening? The man looked at them at the same time. As he looked at them, he fell down. His heart shattered. He fell down. As he fell down, the doctor came in and told everybody, distance yourself. I will take care of this. The pastor came in and said, hey, get out. I will take care of this. The evil man came with equipment, shaking, and told people, get out. I will take care of this. You don't know how much he borrowed from me. He had to pay. He had to pay that amount. And they both stood a number of 4. This guy passed out. Everyone who went in tried to say something. Other one says more powerful. The gang is standing with 6 people in position, waiting. He wants to know what is happening. And they both seated with his people. They are watching what is happening. The pastor said, hey, he came with anointed oil and the Bible. He told the evil man, if I allowed you and he died, you have to pay me my money. The man said, if I allowed you to pray for him and die, you have to pay my money. The doctor says, if I allowed any one of you and he died, you both have to pay my money. The gang stood. He came beside them and told them, if anything happened to this young man, all of you are dead. All of you are dead. As they begin to scan those guys in number of 6 plus the leader, 7 with gun, they said, hey, what it is? The pastor got up and went in distance, begin to while out, is praying. He need his money. The evil man is stood one in distance, circle his whole location, begin to pray on his own activities. He need his money. The doctor went down, shook the young man, find out, yes, his heart just shattered as he sees us in number. So they pick him up, they took him down front. It's fine. This young man don't know how to get the money. He woke up one day, went on top of the apartment and threw himself down. He wanted to kill himself since he cannot afford to pay those powerful members. He had to pay. Otherwise, those people are going to kill him. So now he's willing to kill himself. Death is denied unto him. He doesn't know that. As he fall down, they came in number again. Pastor began to tell people, get out. It's my turn. This doesn't need no one. Need my God. He had to pay my money. The doctor said, hey, I need to shake the brain. If anything is going to happen, that is going to forget that he owed me. You both have to pay. Gang guys took the gun with a number of 6 plus him 7. I'd say, hey, make sure he got life. Otherwise, both of you will join him. This case was so restricted. Everyone among them is not giving up to get his money. They want their money. They are not giving up individually. They want their money. After this young man got well, a week later on, they came a number. As he sees them, he promised them, okay, on this day, I'll give both of you money. Those guys, they're still in position watching that young man. The young man woke up again. He went again on top of the apartment. Tried to throw himself down, tried to look around. He noticed there may be people around. He went in the street. He sees a car was coming with speed. He ran on top of it. Those guys hit him. A number, they came. The doctor came to confirm he's alive. The evil man said, hey, he had to be alive. He need his money. The pastor said he had to pay my money. I borrowed them so I can get the interest from the church. I put all the meeting on lockdown so I can get that interest. He had to have life. Everybody began to pray for this young man in evil manner. People are praying for him to be alive. In Christianity way, people are praying for him to be alive. Doctor in position confirming is the right medication. Gang are in position to confirm if he doesn't have life. All those 3 shall go. Everybody in condition. This young man, he do all he can. They come a number to make sure he got life. He got life again. This young man began to live this life in his own manner. A day arrived that this young man himself had a dream. He had a dream. All of them shall be paid in one day, the same. Everybody shall get his money that day, but there is no day that is mentioned in that sleep. All of them shall be paid that day. All of them shall be paid that day. As he woke up, he began to look around. He got no money. How come? What do you mean that day? And these people came. He told them, now I'm giving you guys the right date. You both come and I will pay. They said, what is it? He said, next week on this date, you guys come. They both said, no problem. They left. That day that he told them, on that next week, the day that he mentioned, that is the day that was mentioned in the sleep, but he doesn't remember. And those, as he woke up that day, all these days, he always got nothing. That day that he had to pay those people, he woke up in the morning. He went into the market. As he went into the market, he's seated, he's tired, he's too hard to die. Those people will come at 6. So as he's seated, he dreamed. This is the day. You have to pay them today. He got up and said, yes, that's correct. Today is the day. But I don't have no money. As he began to look around, he see a stack of money beside him. As he sees, he noticed there is a check under it beyond the amount he's seeing to prove to him what is happening at night need attention. And so what is happening in daily life. As he took those money, the amount is what is going to pay to those people, but the check is personal. As he went, putting everything in position, those people came at 6. Hey, what is happening? Are you good? He said, I'm good. He said, you go there, that is your money. You go there, that is your money. And the boss got the money in number. Now, the gang guy says, I got my money. I am happy. You boss give this young man life to pay all of us. Now who is willing to die? They say no, nobody. We need to enjoy this money. He said, that's correct. What we give to this young man will stay with him. He will live with it. That pain, he will never forget in his life. As powerful as we are recognized in a relative manner. Gang, I can prove to you that what I want is what I get. Pastors, they pray, indeed, they believe. Doctor, they went to school for something. Is it it? Everybody have something that they are holding in position. What I'm telling you today, you may be questioning. What you borrow from anyone, human being, apart from you, what they give to you, yes, you see them smiling. They're giving you that freely. They say nothing attached to it. No. Human are human. God is God. Correct. Human are human. God is God. As we borrow from others apart from us, we don't believe of what is going to happen tomorrow. We want our money. We want our desires. You took it. We put it on title for that person not to breathe. You took my money. You have to bring them back. You don't look into the view. Why is not bringing them? If it was the wrong friend, would you allow them to take that money? If it was really a liar, really person that you can not give that money to, would you give him that money? There's a reason you give him that money. And if that happened, it means there is something fighting him. He needs your help, or she needs your help. And we come together